I am here in the BMW 2 Series Gran Tourer, and it's very comfortable and great for journeys. And there are lots of cool things in this car. There is tinted windows, a sunroof that opens up all the way. This thing pops down to create a cup holder and a hidden pocket thing. And it's also very comfy seats. And the seats in the front are heated. So in winter, if it's cold or you want to keep a pizza warm, then you can turn them on and it will warm you up very nicely. So Johnny, what do you like about this car?
Well, it's very easy to drive. It's a bit like a TARDIS because you can fit lots in it, but it still feels relatively small. It doesn't feel like a standard people carrier. It's got nice power steering. Its acceleration is very swift. So because it's an automatic, it's very nice to be in a situation like when you join a motorway, that you can put your foot down and you get acceleration very quickly. But also, for a big car, it's quite easy to drive in towns and in confined spaces. So at the moment, we're still getting out of town and you feel it's quite easy to drive. I like that, I don't know if you can see this here, but there are paddle gears. So it means that it's an automatic. You can slip into manual gears here and use the paddles to change gears, and that's quite useful. Near us we've got the Quantock Hills, and when I went over there the other day, it was really nice to be able to use those to drive. And there's also this display here, which only I can see, which for things like sat-nav and speedometer, and you might start to go a bit fast. It is totally see-through, but it pops up with instructions that shows me how fast I'm going, where my next turning is. Also, if I've got the radio on or a CD, I can flick tracks on there really nice and easily, and it shows who's calling if I get a phone call as well.
Okay, and how do you like the boot? Can you fit lots of things?
The boot's very big. It's very versatile because there are two seats in there that go flat. And so last week, for example, we got a lot in the boot. And this week, we're going to a festival, so lots of different stuff. And we've managed to get it all in with total ease, which has been really nice. It's made packing and everything much easier, and I particularly like, what's nice about it is even if you've got lots in the boot, when you put the car in reverse, this camera comes up to show, not only does it show you what's out the back, and you should never rely on this completely, but before I even have to look in the mirrors, if I turn the steering wheel, it shows you the line of the car, which is really handy. I've liked that a lot actually. That's made parking quite easy, although the cars behind look a long way away, but actually they're not, they're really close. It's just the camera angle.
Who would you recommend it for?
It's definitely for the family market, I think, especially if you had a young family, well, any age kids really. It's very spacious. There are tinted windows in the back, which are great, which means it all helps, even though you've got aircon to help with it not getting too hot. I think that, especially for us, for example, this weekend going to a festival, you feel like, obviously you can plug your phone in the car if you need to come back and do stuff. There are lots of little kind of homely features in it, which I think are really great.